Shalom. Shalom. Yahawah Shem Yahshua Shalom Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach us this truth. Salutation to the hopeful elect scattered abroad amongst the nations that look like the nations. This is Banaya. Job 1 and 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the power came to present themselves before Yahawah, and Satan came also among them. And Yahawah said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Yahawah and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And Yahawah said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth the power and escheweth evil? Then Satan answered Yahawah and said, Do it Job fear the power for naught? Has not thou made an edge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon himself put not thine hand. Put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of Yahweh. Job 2 and 1. Again there was a day when the sons of the power came to present themselves before Yahawah, and Satan came also amongst them to present himself before Yahawah. So, are you understanding all of this? That this Satan, the one you call Satan in Christian church, is a son of Yahawah. Yahawah is the father. Yahawah Shai is the son. So he's coming before, presenting himself before Yahawah Bashem Yahweh. Okay? Okay. Continue. And Yahawah said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? Satan answered Yahawah and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. And Yahawah said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the power, and escheweth evil, and still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. Satan answered Yahawah and said, Skin for skin, yea, all that man heart will he give for his life. But put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. And Yahawah said unto him, Behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. So we go to another precept, Matthew 16 and 23. Then Peter 16 and 22. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from thee, Yahawah, this shall not be unto thee. But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me, for thou shalt survey not the thing that be of the power, but those that be of men. So what is that going into? Okay, let me find the scriptures. 12 and 9. Revelation 12 and 9. To break that down. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. That is not the right reason. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his Christ, Yahawah, are anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. So it's going into the deceiver. It means deceiver, Satan. It's going into deceiver. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. Second Test 2 and 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause the power shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Luke 22 and 3. Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot, being of the number of the 12. And he went his way and communed with the chief priests and captain, how he might betray him unto them. And they were glad and covenanted to give him money. So the spirit Satan entered into Judas and destroyed him. So you see, through all the scriptures that were brought out, Satan works for the Most High. You understand? He's set up to fool the people who disobey, to bring them down to the ground, because they believe what? They believe they are worshipping something righteous, but they are not. So give all praises to Yahawah, Hashem, Yoshai, Hashem, HaKadosh. Shalom to the Full.